Today we are going to deal with the algebraic methods of solving. In this textbook, there are mentioned three algebraic methods of solving the given pair of linear equations to variables. So the first method out of them is substitution method. Okay, this is a simple and direct method. How it is? So generally it cannot be you can just understand by the words, that is substitution. So let me have something like 2x plus 3y is equal to 10 and x plus 2y is equal to 12. These two are considered to be the pair of linear equations in two variables. So you have this form. So what are we going to do here? Something based on substitution. So let me name this as first equation only. So I will substitute something in that equation. So I am not going to alter that. So now we'll do something with this. Okay. So there are two options here. You can either get x in terms of y, or you can get y in terms of x. So I'll take x in terms of y. That means that I should write x in terms of y. Now for that I need to take this y term that side. That becomes 12 minus 2y. Let me mark this as equation 2. Now I need to substitute equation 2 in equation 1. What are we going to get here? So in place of this x, I need to substitute this whole term. It becomes 2 into 12 minus 2y plus 3y is equal to 10. Okay, now multiply this. This becomes 24 minus 4y plus 3y is equal to 10. Bringing this 10 to the left hand side and taking these y terms to the right hand side, this becomes 24 minus 10 is equal to y, or y is equal to 14. Y is equal to 14 becomes the solution. So here for solution there is one more. You need to find x also. For that, let me take this equation directly. It is given that what is x? Therefore x equal to 12 minus 2 into y we found out to be 14. So this becomes 14 here. So it is 12 minus 28 or minus 16. Therefore x is equal to minus 16 and y is equal to 14 is the solution for the given pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, next we'll move on to the just exercise. Okay, you have exercise 3.3. The first question you are just asked to solve for the given variables. Here it is xy, here you have st, and anything it would be, any two variables. So the first question is x plus y is equal to 14 and x minus y is equal to 14. Okay, let me mark this as first equation. This is the first equation. I'll bring x in terms of y because this becomes 14 plus y. It is direct. This is the equation. So for substitution I need to mark 2 in 1. Substituting equation 2 in equation 1. So in place of this you are going to get. So what you are going to get here is 14 plus y plus y. This is in place of x. So is equal to 14. 14 and 14 are going to get cancelled. So you have 2y is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. So from second equation you can find x. Because y you have already found out, the solution part, y part is 0. What is x going to be? X is 14 plus 0. That is going to be 14. Therefore x is equal to 14, y is equal to 0 is the solution for the given pair of linear equations into variables. So now we have a second part. Here they have chosen different one, that is s and t instead of x and y every time. So the first one is, I think it is for better for taking for substitution. So this comes to be s is equal to t plus 3. That is easier one to substitute. So this becomes the first equation. So here you have s by 3 and t by 2 terms 6. So better I'll take an LCM, that becomes easier for me to substitute and all. So this becomes 2s divided by 6 plus 3t is equal to 6. Taking 6 to the right side, you get 2s plus 3t is equal to 36. This I'll mark it to be the second equation. Okay, now substituting first equation into second equation, what I am going to get here. So in place of s I should write t plus 3. So in place of s I should write t plus 3 and plus again 3t is equal to 36. What I am going to get here is 2t plus 3t, that is 5t. 5t, you have one 5t, then you have 2 into 3, that is 6. So 5t plus 6 is equal to 36, or 5t is equal to 30. T is equal to 6 is what you are going to get here. So when you got 6, so directly we can substitute over there. From the equation 1 we get s is equal to 6 plus 3, that is equal to 9. Therefore s is equal to 9 and t is equal to 6 is the solution for the given pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, now we have the third and fifth over here. Third question here is 3x minus y is equal to 3 and 9x minus 3y is equal to 9. So okay, let me take the first one for substitution, because I have only one y term where you do not have anything like that. So here you get y is equal to 3x minus 3. I'll take the equation 1. Now we'll substitute that in the second equation, 1 in 2. Okay, what it is going to be is, in place of y I need to substitute that 3x minus 3. What is 3x minus 3? Now 9x minus 3 into 3x minus 3 is equal to 9. Okay, now what you get is 9x minus 9x, that is going to get cancelled. Now we have minus 3 into minus 3, that is equal to 9. 9 is equal to 9. Who don't know that 9 is equal to 9? That's so absurd result. This is because you can tell that these pair of linear equations you are going to get are coincident lines, or you can tell they have infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. There is a special term for such pair of linear equations in two variables, and that is called to be dependent. Dependent. Here, when they are going to be having infinitely many solutions, that means that one line is overlapping over the second line when you speak geometrically. So here what is algebraically, you are going to tell that it is going to be dependent. That means that equation 1 is similar to equation 2. It is having only a max, that is an extra multiplied 3 to each term on the equation. That much is, therefore you can tell that equation are independent or dependent. Okay, now we have the fourth question. Was very simple because it's all about decimals. They have just extracted with 0.2, 0.3 and such things. So now we have the fifth question. This is a special case wherein you do not have a constant term. Okay, I'll explain it last. First of all, we'll do however we used to do. So now we will get y is equal to root 2x divided by root 3. First one. Okay, this is the second one. I need to substitute here. What I'm going to get here, it becomes root 3x. Okay, I need to write that step, right? It is 1 in 2. 1 in 2. So this was root 3x minus root 8 into root 2x divided by root 3 is equal to 0. Okay, something you are going to get. So let me take the LCM here. When I take the LCM, I am getting root 3 in the denominator. This becomes 3x and this is minus 8 into 2 is 16. Root of 16 comes to be 4x. So this is minus 4x, that is going to be 0. So you have x is equal to 0. Okay, so if you take root 3 to the right hand side, you will get 3x minus 4x is equal to 0. 3x minus 4x is minus x. Minus x is 0, that means x is also 0. So now we substitute that in the second equation. Second equation, Okay, whichever equation that comes to be 0 minus root 8 y is equal to 0. Therefore, y is also equal to 0. Y is also equal to 0. Now it is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Such a case is called to be a trivial solution. That is not there in the textbook. I am just telling for your knowledge. Okay, trivial solution. So if there is no constant term in the given, both of these, if there is no constant term, that means that there is no C1 and C2. C1 and C2 both are equal to 0. That means that x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 has to be the solution for that pair of linear equations. See, everywhere, whatever be the coefficients of x and y, if the constant terms be 0 in both the cases, then it means that they are going to have only one solution, that is having x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. If they are not intersecting, if they are intersecting and not parallel lines. Okay, that is the thing. So it is called as trivial solution whenever it is going to be 0 0 and no constant term, while a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. In such a case, you can tell that it is x equal to 0, y is equal to 0 without doing the calculation, but you have to do this just for showing. The sixth question is very simple, so I am going to the second part. Now we have your second question. In the second question, it is given you need to solve these pair of linear equations, and this is the second part where y and x represent a solution for this pair, and m you are asked to find out. M is some other variable. So first thing is you need to just solve these two. For solving, better this is the first equation. Okay, the second equation has 2 common, so better I take 2 outside and cancel it off. That becomes x minus 2y is equal to minus 12. X minus 2y is equal to minus 12. Now I'll bring this 2y to the right hand side so that I get x in terms of y. This becomes x is equal to 2y minus 12. 2y minus 12. I'll mark this as second equation. Second equation in the first, what is it going to be? It becomes 2 into 2y minus 12 plus 3y is equal to 11. Okay, so now this is 4y minus 24 plus 3y is equal to 11. Okay, now it becomes 4y plus 3y. 4y plus 3y is 7y. 7y, then minus 24 goes to the right hand side, that becomes 35. 7y is equal to 35. So if I cancel 7 on both sides, I am going to get y to be equal to 5. Y is equal to 5 I am going to get. So what is the value of x here? From this equation, I can find out that x is going to be 2 into 5 minus 12, that is equal to minus 2. So I'm going to substitute these two values over there. This comes to be 5 is equal to m into minus 2 plus 3. If I take 3 to the left hand side, you get 2 is equal to m into minus 2. 2. Therefore m is equal to minus 1 is the answer for the given question. Okay, this is the thing. This is steps of solving. Here you are going to get 1 in terms of other, that is the substitution method. Then substitute in one of the other equation. Then you are going to get y is equal to 5x equal to minus 2. Substitute here because this is the second part of this question. Many a times we leave out this question because we are mainly bothered only about this. Now we have the third question. Third question is all about statement problems. You need to form the equation and then solve it by substitution method, because we have learned only substitution method till now. So you have a question here. The first question is, the difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. You need to find the two numbers. Okay, for that first you need to take that, let the numbers be x and y. Okay, the first condition is that one number is 3 times the other. Okay, let me take x to be equal to 3y. Let me mark this as first equation. Okay, the second equation will be based on the difference. Difference means since x is greater than y or x is 3 times y, x will be greater. So difference between comes to be x minus y, that is going to be equal to 26. Okay, substitution method, this is however directly you got. So 1, substituting 1 into, you get 3y minus y is equal to 26. That is going to be 2y is equal to 26. That is y is equal to 13. You are going to substitute in the first equation. You are going to get x is equal to 3 into 13, that is 39. Therefore, the numbers are 39 and 13. 39 and 13. Okay, now you have your second question. The second question is all about another statement problem. The statement problem says the largest of the two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. You are asked to find the two supplementary angles. Let the angles be x degree and y degree. Okay, supplementary angles refers to that whose sum is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so for substitution, I'll make x is equal to 180 minus y. Let me mark this as the first equation. Another equation is given based on the difference. It is given the larger exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Larger exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. So you have the second equation. First, in the second equation becomes 180 minus y is equal to 18. That is 2y is equal to 180 minus 18. 180 minus 18, how much it is? This is 2. So 8 minus 1, 7, 1, 6, 162. Therefore y is equal to 81. What is x then? From equation 2, x is going to be 18 plus 81, that is 99 degree. Therefore, the angles are 81 degree and 99 degree. Okay, now you have your third subdivision. The third subdivision is about again the bat and ball questions. That question had also come very similar to that in the previous exercises also. So the coach of a cricket buys 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for 1,750. You are asked to find the cost of each bat and ball. Okay, let the cost of bat be rupees x and that of a ball be rupees y. Based on the first condition, she buys 7 bats and 6 balls. It is going to be how much rupees? That is 3,800. 3,800. This is the first equation. The second equation says that you are going to buy 3 bats and 5 balls. 3 bats and 5 balls is equal to how much? That is 1,750 rupees. Okay, I'll make this better for multiplication or substitution. So 3x is equal to 1750 minus 5x. X is equal to 1750 minus 5x divided by 3. This is the second equation you're going to get. So second one and first one going to be substituted. So this comes to be 7 by 3. You have one 3 here into 1750 minus 5x plus 6y is equal to 3,800. Okay, that much is over now. So now is all about multiplication. 7 by 3 into 1,750. How we are going to multiply that? Okay, So first of all we need to take the LCM for better addition and all. Okay, 7 by 7 into 7, 7 into 1750. So 10, 15, no 30, 35, 7 7 is 49, 50, 51, 52, 5, 7 1 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12250, 12250 divided by 3 minus 35x by 3 plus 6y is equal to 3800. Okay, this was y, right? That's what. So we'll group the y terms together and constants together. Now it becomes 12250 divided by 3 minus 3800 is equal to 35 by 3 minus 6 into y. Okay, so now we'll multiply and take the LCM rather than just going on doing something. So you have here, we leave the denominator because here also 3 you have, here also we have 3. So this becomes 35 minus 3 into 6, that is 35 minus 18, 8 7 2 2 minus 1 is 1, 17 y you have. Here what we are going to get, here we are going to get is 3 into 3800, this becomes 0 0, 3 8s are 24, 3 3s are 9, 114, 1140. Okay, let me subtract first. Then I'm just going on doing so many things. So this is going to be 12250, 11400. This comes to be 50 here. This is 8. This is 0. Okay, that matches itself. 0 0. That is 850. 850. Okay. Now what is y? Y becomes 50. Y is 50. Now we are going to substitute in place of x. So we'll take the second equation that is better over there. So it is 1750 minus 5 into 50. 5 into 50 divided by 3. X is equal to, therefore x is equal to 1750 minus 5 into 50 comes to be 250. 1750 minus 250 comes to be 1500, that divided by 3, that comes to be 500. Therefore cost of the bat is rupees 500 and the cost of a ball is rupees 50. That is the conclusion from this statement problem. Okay, now we have a fourth question here. The fourth question is a very long question. It says the taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge together with a charge for the distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid was rupees 105, and for the journey of 15 kilometers, the charge paid is rupees 155. So you are asked to find what is the fixed charge and what is the charge per kilometer. How much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 km? That is the second part of the question. Second part we leave later. Even only if it is required will do. So the first part is you need to take the things, that is, let the fixed charge be rupees x and charge per kilometer be rupees y. Okay, so this much we found out. For first one, that is 10 km, that is x plus 10 into per kilometer. Okay, it was rupees 105. That was the first case. The second case is x plus, that is 15 km 15y, so it is going to be 155 as per given. So let me change this. So this becomes to be x is equal to 155 minus 15y. That is the second equation. So second equation in the first equation, what I'm going to get is 155 minus 15y plus 10y is equal to 105. I'll take these two terms to the right hand side and bring this here. This becomes 155 minus 105 is equal to minus 15 plus 10, that is minus 5. When it goes to the right hand side, it becomes 5y. 155y minus 105, you are going to get is it for 50. 50 is equal to 5y, therefore y is equal to 10. So now we'll take the second equation. Second equation says x is equal to 155 minus 15 into 10, that is 150. 155 minus 150 is 5. Therefore this is the fixed charge. This is the fixed charge, that is 5, and charge per kilometer is rupees 10. Okay, this much we found out. The second part of the question says what will be the charge for 25 kilometer distance. If it is 25 kilometer distance, he has to pay about one fixed charge, that is 15 rupees, and 25 into charge per kilometer, because it is 25 kilometers, charge per kilometer is 10 over there, so this becomes 255. That is the answer for the second part of the question. Okay, next we'll move on to the fifth question. Fifth question is all about a fraction. So it's even in statement problem, it's going to be very long, and many types of questions are generally based on this type itself. They are going to add one numerator up. Okay, now you have the question here. You have a question here. It says the fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and the denominator. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. You are asked to find the fraction. Okay, so let the fraction be x and y, x by y. That is easier. Rather than telling this is numerator, this is the denominator, I'll just tell the fraction is x by y in the most simplest form. The first case says x plus 2 divided by y plus 2. If I add 2 to both numerator and the denominator, it is going to be 9 by 11. Okay, so for simplification I need to multiply, that is cross multiply. So this becomes 11 into x plus 2 is equal to 9 into y plus 2. Okay, now this is 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. 9y plus 18. Let me bring this to left hand side, take this, or I'll take both of them to the same side. 11x minus 9y plus 22. When you bring this to left hand side, it becomes minus 18. So it is going to be plus 4 is equal to 0. This is the first one. Okay, that was the first case. Just for forming the equation, it is so long. Again, you have to solve also. So now we have x plus 3 divided by y plus 3. That is the second case. When 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, you are going to get it to be 5 by 6. Again, cross multiplication, you get 6 into x plus 3 is equal to 5 into y plus 3. Okay, on simplification you find 6x minus 5y plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, I have to use the substitution method. I have learned only about that. So better I'll use something. I'll take this one to the right hand side. This becomes 6x plus 3 divided by 5 is equal to y. Okay, you can just check on your own how I got this. Just simple going 5y to the right hand side and bringing 5 to the denominator from the right hand side. Okay, now you're substituting 2 in 1. If you are substituting 2 in 1, you are going to get this 5 and so many things. So we need to be patient while putting over there. So it is 11 by 5 into 6x plus 3 minus 9. Okay, you have to substitute for y, right? Wrong place of substitution. So see, give me 60. This is 11x. 11x minus 9 by 5 into 6x plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 0. So first of all, we need to take it for the LCM, or first I'll open the bracket. Okay, I'll take the LCM. it is x divided by 5 into 55 minus 9 into 6 is 54. I have taken 5 by taking the LCM. This is 5 into 11, that is 55. 55 minus 54, because it is 9 into 6 is 54. Then you have the constant terms. Constant terms again I'll take divided by 5 only. Divided by 5. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 minus, what is going to be this? 9 into 3, that is 27. 27 by 5, that is equal to 0. Okay, what we are going to get here is x by 5. I'll take this one to the right hand side. It comes to be 7 by 5. 5 and 5 is going to get cancelled. You are going to get x is equal to 7. From the second equation I can tell that y is equal to 6 into 7 plus 3 divided by 5. 6 into 7 is 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. 45 divided by 5 is 9. 45 divided by 9. So the fraction, you are asked to find the fraction, right? Fraction was x by y. X is 7 and y is 9. Okay. Now you have your sixth subdivision. Sixth subdivision is very simple because we have done so many questions that could be very easy because it is direct and it is also based on the years and all. You can easily understand that. Okay.